into some nerd stuff. Nate, right here. We got Trey in the house. Trey-tastic. Trey Millennium.
Trey out.
It's Trey-linium. Guess what? The 2000s are the Trey-linium. It's been the Trey-linium for 20 years, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited for this Trey-linium. 1,000 years of Trey.
Just like plastic water bottles in the ocean.
We're gonna last forever, baby. So we got some news coming in. We got some Microsoft news. We had a great trailer drop. I don't know. Did you watch the trailer for Spider-Man?
For Spider-Man?
Yeah,
I've never heard of
Spider-Man. Ooh, it's the third movie in this trilogy. Well, anyways, we got some Saints Row update news.
it. That might
Updates.
actually be interesting.
And then we have some Amazon news. And then we also, right at the top, I think might be tradition because I think Trey's gonna always have a lot to say about this. I think we're gonna have ourselves a Madden Minute.
Incoming segment. Nothing too crazy to report on. There's no game breaking glitches. There's no patch in
Not
sight.
this week. They haven't patched. They haven't sent one patch in this week. Or
No, they did a day one patch, quote unquote, but it's not the real day one patch.
oh my gosh.
So there's still a lot of broken stuff in the game. But the only thing that's interesting is that they are coming out with a campus mode. So as you all may know, the NCAA or EA is bringing back the NCAA football games.
Oh.
And so they have the rights right now to at least 10 schools. And those are the schools that are currently in Madden.
Holy
And,
crap! Who are they paying everybody or what?
Yeah, they will eventually.
Everyone's getting paid.
Yeah.
Not like getting paid for your likeness.
Yeah, right. But on Madden right now, you can use the 10 teams. You can go through a really dumb, like a career mode, but it's really stupid. But this weekend, they have been having players tweet out pictures of themselves in Madden in their jerseys, right? And so the way it's been working is that when there was a player, only people you could use in Madden were your players.
Yeah.
Right? And those are like the only players that would show up and everything. But here it's like Tyrann Mathieu was in his LSU jersey. CD Lamb was in his Oklahoma jersey. And then they had some legends tweet stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Like Reggie Bush tweeted out his USC jersey. Vince Young did his Texas jersey. So there's something going on, and it's scheduled for the 31st. So there's a lot of rumors out there.
This 31st coming up.
Yeah, August 31st. It was actually already leaked. Reggie Bush posted it on Twitter. I think he did the little, like the paid sponsorship post. I think he did it too early because
It's probably his people. It's probably really him.
and it was deleted quick. But you know how the internet works. I was trying to find it, but
It's safe forever.
yeah, it disappeared. But he said, shout out to at Madden NFL for bringing me and Vince back into the Rose Bowl, and they were actually like at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena
Oh crap!
for bringing us here and letting us play the new campus mode with college stars and like historic teams, right? Or he said college stars of the past and present. So what it's going to end up being is, I wonder if they're going to get players right now their likeness, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something they could do. And then it's obviously confirmed that they're going to have like historic teams, right? So like that's how Reggie Bush is in there, Vince Young. So I wonder how deep they're going to go, but that's the only kind of thing that we have this week, and that's going to be pretty exciting.
So we'll find out what Tuesday is that the 31st?
Tuesday. I'm here for it. College
You're
football
excited?
games have been missing, and also on Tuesday, not also on Tuesday. It also coincides with Madden. So every week there's a thing called Wild Card Wednesday on Mutt, and it's just new cards that come out, like so players get cards, stuff like that. It's all for packs of money anyway.
Yeah.
But it coincides with when they would do the reveal for the Wild Card Wednesday. So a promo that's in Madden is Campus Heroes, and those players are in NFL players or college superstars who made it to the NFL, but maybe didn't necessarily have a great career once they got there. You know, guys like Vince Young.
It happens.
Yeah, and so the promo is for guys like that. So maybe that's what they do. They could like link the two together. I don't know, but I'm excited for it.
It sounds like something new. It's nice to hear new things in Madden.
This is a new thing.
It's like
Brand new.
the animations are so sweet this year compared to last year. The way he catches that ball, oh, it's nice stuff.
I'm excited for it.
Well, I'm glad that you're actually having a good time and you don't have an angry rant about Madden.
Yeah, not this week.
This week's been a good week.
Nothing to report on.
So, Spider-Man, No Way Home. I sent you the trailer. I was very excited. I sent you the Spanish one.
Yeah, it was
I
in
was so
Spanish.
excited.
I don't even know
the
Spanish.
words were in English, but it's just the text was in Spanish.
I don't even know Spanish.
And
I took 2 years of Spanish. I know like 30 words.
oh man, yeah. The most I've learned is from actually working in places, not actually the stuff I learned in school.
Can't relate. People who speak Spanish don't talk to me.
So it looks like all my dreams are coming true when it comes to this new Spider-Man.
Miles Morales.
No, not that one. That one's
Oh.
coming. Don't worry. That
Rest
one's
in
coming.
peace.
No, it'll be here. They have to. They'll split from the Sony stuff. They'll bring in Miles, but it looks like we're gonna be getting. Right now, they just showed all the enemies. Like there's like little hints. The biggest one, obviously, they show was Doc Ock. Let's go. The best Doc Ock to ever grace the screen, and the only. And then we had Green Goblin's laugh. We had Sand.
Just Sand?
Yeah, Sand and Thunder.
Who's Thunder?
Well, Thunder, Lightning. Sorry, not Thunder, Lightning. The
Lightning McQueen?
No, he's not going to be in this
No,
one.
that's a crossover.
Electrode, Jamie Foxx's Electrode.
Oh, yeah.
Rumored to be back. Or Sandman from Spider-Man 3. Rumored to be back.
Damn.
Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and who else? I'm forgetting
Is
somebody.
Green Goblin going to be the original guy?
Yeah. The original, wow, I can't think of his name right now. Epic person. I can't think of his name right now. But the original.
Harry Oswald? Osborn.
No, Osborn. Yeah, it's Norman Osborn from the first film, from the first Tobey Maguire film. But we have no hints of Spider-Man yet.
I don't understand how it's like the old villains. Especially Sandman. Like, his whole thing was that he was supposed to be like
I'm not
doing stuff for his daughter.
I just love my daughter.
Why is he back doing bad things?
Because the multiverse, baby. Who knows? It's the multiverse.
Thanks, Loki.
There's also like
Messing stuff up.
people think that well, I've read and heard on the interwebs that when Doctor Strange's dude leaves, that he might be leaving to the Shang-Chi movie that's out right now. So that might be where he departs, and that's why all this craziness is happening.
There's a Marvel movie out right now.
This Friday, Shang-Chi and the
Oh.
Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
It's the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's his daddy, but not the Mandalorian that was in Iron Man 3. That was a fake one. That was a fake out.
And not the
This-
Mandalorian from Baby Yoda.
No, not the Mandalorian. Am I saying that right? Am I saying it right?
I have no clue.
Oh, man.
I don't even know what you're talking
Not-
about, honestly.
is it not Yeah, is that what his name is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his name.
Water Malone?
He's a big Iron Man one, and they had a fake out in Iron Man 3, but this is a real one.
Which one was Iron Man 3?
Iron Man 3 was the one that ended in Christmas, where all the suits exploded. When he was like stuck in the Midwest, and that kid was helping him out, and he was scared because he just went through the portal and he
I
had
thought-
PTSD.
Was that the Midwest or was that Russia?
No, it was Midwest. He was in America still, because he was doing like investigations in the little town.
Which one was he in the donut?
That was 2.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch What If?
No, what's What If?
The new What If episode. The What If this we talked about last week. Stop acting like it. Everyone's gonna be like, didn't we not just have a whole conversation?
No.
The new What If was it was a murder mystery. Someone's killing all the Avengers, and they retconned some stuff, which is the greatest. They added. So,
So who was killing everyone?
do you really want to be spoiled already? You're gonna watch it.
When did it come out?
It came out just Wednesday. It just barely came out this last Wednesday.
I don't think we should spoil it then.
They do it every Wednesday. That's what. It's hard for me to catch it because I forget that it comes out on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is a weird day.
Why would it come out on Wednesday?
That's just what Disney decided.
They need to not decide.
I know.
It.
It was Fridays for Star Wars, and it was Fridays for, I think, all the other things. But then they changed it to Wednesday for What If. I don't know.
They decided that this wasn't important.
That. Well, maybe the Bad Batch is still coming out, which is that animated.
I thought we already had the Bad Batch of Marvel movies, like Hulk,
No.
the Hulk 2.
Okay, speaking
the
of
first Iron Man.
the first Iron Man's great.
In retrospect,
It was good at the time. It started a whole franchise.
you know,
So
the first Thor.
so in this What If, it
Ant-Man.
retcons a little bit of things that happened in the real MCU. So they're saying 1 week, ready? In 1 week, Iron Man 2 was happening. Like the scene that he was in the donut, that started like on a Monday. The next day was the Incredible Hulk movie, the one with Edward Norton. Because
The one I was just talking about. That's
yeah,
bad.
the bad one. Yeah, they catch up with him right before. Remember in the movie when he's hiding out the school, and then Abomination shows up, and all those tanks show up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, that scene happens,
I was like 5.
and they made that. So the next day that happened, the day after that, at the same week, Thor was happening. So in that whole week, it was like Avengers week, and so they kind of retconned that the Hulk happened at the same time when that movie was made like years before. So they're kind of like putting it all like in one like nice thing that all the Avengers shit was happening in 1 week.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that they got all the superpowers people. But yeah, that was like one kind of cool thing that they added in.
Super power people, and Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yeah, they already are there because they're already Shield agents. So
You have to put that caveat in there. Superpowers, and Hawkeye and Black Widow.
it's a super. He's a super arrow shooter. He's the.
You
but
want to talk about most pointless things? Shooting arrows.
he always runs out too. That's the
Like,
best part.
At least like Deadshot has a gun, something you can kill a diverse amount of enemies with.
The what is not Deadshot, the new guy, Idris Elba's character, and
Yeah, just that whole that whole.
he has
character.
like he just pulls guns out of everywhere. He
Yeah,
just has
like at
extra
least he has guns that you could take down multiple things. Like Hawkeye against anything that's not from Earth just feels like, why are you here?
He fought against the event
But he was killing the grunts.
Yeah, he was.
He was just
While the
of
Hulk
course.
was killing those big old huge
Yeah, of
giant
course he
things.
could just like pew pew pew. Those guys, they don't even
Always-
exist.
But he always runs out of arrows. He only takes to like 10 arrows. He's
Yeah, like, they're
"This'll be
there."
enough. This will be enough.
They're there for Hawkeye to kill. They just feel bad for Hawkeye. They're like,
They're trying to
let him
make
kill
Black
someone.
Widow important, but no one watched the movie, so we don't know how important she is.
And so she's trying to get her. She's trying to get her real back.
Oh yeah, she is. They screwed her. What do you and you
expect
know
from
who else?
Disney?
You know who else might try to sue too is Cruella, the chick from Cruella.
Why?
Because her.
The same Disney Plus thing.
Yeah, it came out on both. I think I watched it in theaters though, but yeah, a lot of people. And then so the whole thing is they don't get any of the streaming stuff.
Oh,
They don't
that's-
get.
Yeah. That's
So they
bad.
go, hey, we're gonna give you. They call it points, right? We're gonna give you 10 points on the film or whatever. So if it does so good, he gets like 10 points of the
The streaming.
no
Or
of
the total revenue, or
of the box office.
oh yeah.
So like a point on a Marvel film is like what $1 million because it's like a billion split into 100.
Yeah.
So she was like, I was supposed to get like 10 million just off of this. It probably would have made $1 billion. They're all making $1 billion, but it didn't come out in theaters. So what are you gonna do? And then they're like, hey, okay, we're gonna do both, and you get none of the streaming. So be okay with that, right? We're all okay. Cool. You're not gonna be in Avengers anymore, so we got it all out of you.
This is very true.
I don't even
They
think she
screwed
voiced her what if character.
But
think
I
somebody else
can't
did.
act like she doesn't deserve it.
Dang, she's the glue that holds the Avengers together. When everyone got Thanos snapped, she was there trying to hold down the fort.
That's fine. Nobody asked her to.
Oh my gosh.
Donkey Kong is racist, and I can't keep pretending that it's not.
How is it racist?
You ready?
Yeah.
On the first Donkey Kong game,
Wait, pause for the cause. We can hear you on our mics. We can hear you on our mics, clearly. We can hear your whole conversation. No, just please close your door. You're in the podcast now. I hope you know that. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue. I can hear everything she was saying.
Donkey Kong is racist, and I can't keep pretending that it's not.
Okay, tell me why DK the man is racist.
Starting with the N64 game.
Uh-huh.
When you open it up, what plays?
He raps. It's the DK rap. It's one of the most famous Donkey Kong raps that ever existed.
What is that monkey wearing?
Glasses?
And an afro.
Oh, that was Funky Kong.
You keep going into the game. What do you collect?
Bananas?
What else?
I know that's a collectathon. There's a lot.
You collect them VVS diamonds. This isn't a joke. You collect them VVS diamonds.
Uh-huh. Well, and Diddy Kong has guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, they all have guns.
They all have their own blick.
What's up, Blake? A gun?
Yeah.
Is that what the cool kids say?
They all have their own blick. They all have their own strap. And each character has their own specific one.
Okay, yes.
Funky Kong.
Uh-huh.
Later iterations, he has on a do-rag.
Yeah, because he's funky.
What does that sound like to you? I'm not done.
Okay.
It is very black, right? Rap songs, blah, 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 right?
DK.
And you might
Donkey
think,
Kong.
oh, they're monkeys, right? So, like,
Donkey Kong is here.
it fits with the whole, like, jungle thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Yoshi's game came out at the same time, and that was in the jungle. And Yoshi's game is not like that. DK is in the hood fighting for his life.
They get their own island.
And Yoshi is out here playing with white kids.
Okay, so, but if it's racist, or if it's supposed to be black people, what is King Cruel? King Cruel is their bad guy. See, Dad, can you fully research before King Cruel is the main bad guy? He's a crocodile. He's in Smash.
He's the slave owner. He's the white man trying to gentrify the island.
He does want his island. Dang.
How about that? He's the white man trying to gentrify the island.
This is crazy. You're really changing the game right now.
It's just one of those things.
Should we boycott Donkey Kong games? Because I think everybody already has boycotted Donkey Kong games.
Yeah, start it now. We have a reason. Right.
We have a cause now, ladies and gentlemen.
Second of all,
okay, second.
In Donkey Kong, what does he do?
He collects bananas.
He steals the white woman.
Oh, the old school Daisy.
Yeah, exactly. When that game came out. In like the 1930s. Right?
They invented TV, and then right after that, they invented video games.
It wasn't the 30s, but it was like, what was it, the 60s, 70s?
It was in the arcade, I think came out in the early 80s.
Early 80s?
Yeah.
Same thing.
1930s, 1980s.
There was still that resentment there. Right? And that's what he does. He steals the white woman, puts her on top of the tower.
Uh-huh. And then
who has to save her?
The white savior. Jumpman.
Exactly. I'm just saying, everything lines up. So they have that, and then, so that's the crazy part, is that comes first.
Okay.
And then they get to the N64 game.
Then
with
30 years later.
I just said.
Yeah. What about now? There was no rap in the last Donkey Kong game.
I don't know. It's something they can't get away with now. That doesn't mean. Think about it.
It wasn't. I don't know. Rare made it, not
when
not
Mario.
directly.
Oh, when Walt Disney was making Nazi Mickey Mouses. They don't do that anymore. Doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
when Mickey Mouse was killing Japanese people and it was all good.
And Jews.
He killed Jewish people? Wait, were there two cartoons being made? The cartoons where he killed the Jews and the cartoons where he killed the Asians? Oh my gosh.
Mickey Mouse killed everyone. Mickey Mouse got a
He's still
death
killing
count.
it. He's still killing it. He just killed Black. He just swatted out a Black Widow. That's what he just did.
And he killed your fantasy team.
My fantasy team?
Yeah. Your fantasy
Your
team.
fantasy team. It's because of Disney. Just so
Yeah.
you guys all know.
Like I said, Disney sent me an email about my my ESPN fantasy account.
Oh yeah, that's true.
From
They
Disney.
control that too. If you didn't think they didn't own everything,
So
they own everything.
thank you for attending my TED Talk about Donkey
Oh my
Kong
gosh.
being about black people. Oh yeah, your life is represented by watermelons.
Whose life?
Donkey Kong's life.
What does that have to do with watermelons?
Black people. Stereotypes.
Where's the
Watermelon.
Who has a watermelon?
I don't know. I saw it on a TikTok. I'm
Is
just.
this you're repeating a TikTok? Could you please watch a TikTok twice?
I did. I watched it like 3 times. I just can't find it
You
anymore.
can't. No, you can't find it. Okay, so, but while you wait, you can't just show the TikTok.
Wow. We can't just patch it in.
I don't think so. I don't know if I can just show TikToks. I'm not sure what the rules are about that. So there's some really good news. I seen this coming. I already knew this was gonna happen because Microsoft has been so into just their software. They're like, here's some software. Pay every day, every month, every year for the software, just like on Windows. Microsoft is going to launch the cloud gaming service on Xbox consoles, on all the older ones. So which is already a part of your Game Pass subscription. So your console is now going to be able to stream. You can already stream, like on my tablet, I can stream Xbox games. And now you're going to be able to, so when it streams, it's going to play off of they call them like a slice or something like that. A slice console unit that, on their end that plays the game. So now everybody who has, like, I have the Xbox One, I could play the brand new games that are going to be coming out on the newest platform without having to buy the system. It just streamed.
That sucks.
It's going to be cool when they get all the bugs
That
figured
just
out.
shows that Microsoft don't really care about nothing.
They don't care about consoles anymore.
Yeah, they should.
They said we're done.
The PS5 is gonna kill them.
I don't think they care anymore. It doesn't. The game has changed.
PS5 gang.
You have both. Why do you care? Why do you?
Because that just means that. Well, it's always a thing about innovation. Like there's no.
That's innovation, bro.
But is it?
Yes, they are trying to set themselves up to where anywhere you're at, you could play an Xbox. Eventually, I promise you, mark it right now, that they will have TV apps. There will be an Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Cloud Service TV app where all you do is go on your TV, connect a controller, and then you're going to play fucking Halo on your TV without a console.
That has nothing to do with what I was trying to say.
But that's innovation. You're saying they don't have innovation. This isn't just another step.
In the console space.
They're beyond the console space. They're treating consoles like they treat PCs.
That's a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
It's a mistake.
They don't make enough money on consoles. No one does. Sony doesn't. Sony's probably selling at a loss right now.
They're not.
You're just saying for sure. For sure they're not. I just talked to them today.
Yeah, I was just on the phone.
They're getting 30% profit on every console.
I think they're getting like $30 off every console.
Yeah, that's nothing. They spent thousands
Over
of dollars.
12 million units though. And counting.
$30 times 12 million units. I
Yeah.
guess that's some money, but that's still the revenue is a lot, but with the
But
profit.
then there's always see how are they making money off $15 a month?
Because they're having millions of people pay $15 every month. You're talking about. You just said the same thing about consoles. You're saying $30 for one console. They're making $15 a month every console, plus how much they sell the console
They
for.
should make you pay it for by device. But see, what you just said is you don't need to buy the console.
Yeah, you won't have to.
That's why
You don't
I'm
have to
saying
buy the new one.
It doesn't make sense.
But you're still going to be accessing all the new games.
Yeah, so that's just losing money.
I guess it depends.
If you can play, what's an exclusive game?
Halo Infinite's going to
Well,
be
even that
exclusive.
they're going to drop on the new they're going to drop on the old consoles.
Yeah, it's going to be free though, everywhere on Game Pass.
Yeah, but if there's a Gran Turismo, right?
Yeah,
It's a bad example. Whatever.
because that's on
Forza,
PlayStation.
Forza Horizon, Forza
It's horrible.
5.
Wait 1 second. I gotta keep going. Keep going.
Forza Horizon 6, I think we're on, right? They
Or 5 or something like that.
they if it was exclusive to the Series X, but you no longer had to buy the console, you are losing money. Because if I could just keep my Xbox One S, whatever the most expensive Xbox One is, right? And I don't need to buy the new one, then you're just losing money as a company.
They're not losing money though.
But they are. Because you're not buying the console.
Wait, I don't know if it's still recording or not. I don't know what is happening, but I guess we lost the rest of this video. I'm sorry, everybody. We're having technical difficulties with this first time trying to record.
The difficulties are being technical. Is your phone that hot?
Yeah, I can feel it. But it's probably because I'm casting and doing it at the same time.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, we lost the camera. That's alright. The rest of this is just... This one's getting posted as audio. Okay. So, Xbox is losing money.
Blick. Yeah, they are. Millions of dollars.
I don't know, man. They're changing. Windows is running the same way. So you're saying that they're losing money on Windows? It's the same thing.
That's an operating system.
Yeah, but they're treating Xbox as an operating system for video games.
They need to not.
Tell me why. Why they shouldn't. Who's losing money?
Sony.
Yeah, exactly. Sony
Well,
is
I
losing money.
mean, yeah, they are because PS Now sucks. But Microsoft is losing money. But they don't care because they have Bill Gates.
Bill Gates doesn't even work there anymore.
Same
They're
thing. He
they're
is
putting
Bill-
themselves
he
in
is
a
Microsoft.
position to where you're always gonna be playing Xbox. I thought that by now there was gonna be an Xbox cloud gaming app for Switches. I thought they were gonna come out one. They still might, because then you'll just be able to play Xbox everywhere. You could technically you're already kind of playing Xbox on Switch when you play Minecraft, because you need a Xbox login to play Minecraft.
But they don't make money in any way.
I mean,
They
I buy
pay
a lot
the
of games.
developer to put the game on Game Pass. When you buy microtransactions in the game, Microsoft takes a percentage,
Yeah, they get
but
a
the rest
cut.
of it goes to the developer.
I guess they're just looking at
Like
if they get
there's-
enough people to pay
there's-
the
if
$15 a
nobody's
month.
buying the consoles, there's nothing else you can like sell to them.
It's just software. They're trying to sell software.
But that's only a percentage.
No, not in Game Pass. Game Pass is not a percentage.
How is Game Pass not a percentage?
They get everybody's $15 a month. They get that every month.
Well, yeah, that.
And if they have 10 million people giving $15 a month, wasn't that 150 million people? Is that what that is, or 15 million?
I don't
I
know.
don't know how to math,
Math is hard.
but
I don't do it very often.
they're getting a lot. They're getting a lot of money monthly. So if they're getting $15 million a month, and they pay out $100,000 to a developer so they can keep their game on their platform, and they're buying stuff. So like the Elder Scrolls people, they bought them out, so they can just keep those games up there and rotate them as they please. Like Doom and Doom Eternal is on there now. And then, but if you want to keep playing and get the DLC, the Ancient Gods DLC, well, you have to buy the DLC. Even though you don't own the game, you're spending money on the DLC. So they're still getting you $15, plus you're buying DLC for a game you don't even own.
But they only get a percentage of that DLC. Whereas if they sell you the console and then sell you everything else that goes with it, they make money that way.
So, well, let's use my console for example, right? So they whatever I paid, or well, I didn't pay for it. I got gifted this, whatever it was, $400. I've had Game Pass on it for the last 4 years. So they gotten $15 a month for the last 4 years. I think it's gonna work out for them. Even though I haven't bought a new console, if I keep buying Game Pass for another 5 years, that's a lot. Alexa, what's 15 times 72?
15 times 72 is 1,080.
They got $1,800 for me.
But you'd be paying
More.
you'd be paying that anyway.
Why would I be paying that anyways?
Because if you had this console or a new console, you'd be paying that anyway.
Yeah, but
You
they're
wouldn't
still
cancel
getting
Game Pass.
$1,800.
They could make that almost 3,000.
Oh, how did they make that 3,000?
Well,
That-
it's a stretch, obviously.
Well, how would they
But
make
you
it?
buy a $500 console,
Uh huh.
you buy a controller,
Uh
you buy a headset.
huh.
That's how it works.
But they're just cutting the manufacturing costs. Like they're moving into a place where their whole business structure isn't only about manufacturing systems and selling them. They're doing what they do with Windows. They don't make PCs. They make software. But every PC has their software.
But that's totally different.
That it's different. It's a different way to think of gaming. It is a different way to think of gaming. Yeah, it's different. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're not going to stop making consoles. If anything, they're going to make more. If they were really going to try to push a cloud system, which is not ready yet. It's not there yet because I played it on my tablet. I had Google Stadia.
It's
not.
been so long and it's so dead you forgot the name of it.
I don't advertise it. I never even bought. They try to get me to buy stuff on it. Like they give you like $20 and everything's like $23. So you have to spend a little extra. I couldn't even use the free $20 because I was like, I can't do this. I can't buy a game that I don't. I don't even get it. It's not even on a hard drive. They couldn't trick me.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's not there yet.
And
It's
Google
close.
gave up on it really fast.
Well, I don't know. I still get emails. They're still trying to get me back, and Amazon's doing it too. It's just not there yet. It's not fast enough. I have a really good internet speed and I have good router setup, and it still chugs for some reason when everything else is fine.
But you said Amazon. The whole reason why Amazon works is they're not making anything.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox is moving towards software while they make consoles.
Yeah, but they've already had all this time. Like they've had time. This is their third console. They have the best online service out of all three consoles. Sony gets hacked every few years, and the PlayStation 3 used to get hacked all the time, and there was like months where there's just no online play. PlayStation 4 wasn't as bad, where it was just like the whole site was completely crashed. But Microsoft just has the backbone to hold up the online stuff better. Google should have done it. In theory, Google should be like blowing it out the water. But as Google does, they're half in. They act like they're gonna do it, and then like, oh, this isn't happening. But I don't know. They haven't completely given up on it yet. But
If this wasn't the beginning of a console cycle,
mm-hmm.
I'd say Microsoft was gonna die.
And
Exactly. Mic drop.
they're not gonna die.
They're
That's
gonna-
crazy talk.
They're gonna die.
There's gonna be 10 more Halo games.
And gonna sell them to nobody. Because they're gonna be free.
The collection.
Yeah, everything's gonna be the collection.
I'm fine with it. Netflix has just a collection of things.
But see, Netflix, that's also different.
Why? They're just selling software too.
But they're not selling hardware.
Yeah, because they don't have to. That's what Microsoft is getting, where they don't have to sell hardware. I don't understand why I keep showing you other examples. You keep saying it's different. Yeah, it's different because they're moving towards something like that.
Because I don't think it'll work.
That's it. That's it.
I don't think it'll work. They're alienating, or they're not creating new revenues for them to make money.
Yeah, Game Pass is a new revenue.
But my point is that you would have Game Pass anyway. And if it's all Microsoft, you're only gonna pay for it once.
A month.
Yeah, for all your devices.
I know. I only have one device.
That's what I'm saying right now. But what you're talking about is putting it everywhere.
Yes.
You don't pay for Netflix on your phone, your computer, all your TVs, your Fire Stick. You pay for it one time.
I think I get 5 screens.
That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna be buying Game Pass anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they're only getting the $15. Whether
So
you're playing it on
saying
the
that-
phone or playing it on the Switch or
so
playing
what
it
you're
on the
trying to
console.
say? Are you trying to say that like everyone's just gonna be able to play on mine? No one's gonna buy it because they're gonna play on somebody else's.
And not only that, but you're not even gonna buy it.
like
So
you're
they're
saying-
only with what you said. They're only getting $15 from you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting you to buy a new console and everything that comes with it. You're not paying for another Game Pass account so you can play on your Switch. You are paying $15 and staying on old hardware that you didn't pay for.
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody paid for it. Just not me.
Well, yeah, but
I didn't steal it.
yeah, you did. You're playing on old hardware.
Uh-huh.
You're only giving them $15 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You're not giving them any more money. That's
But
why it
but I don't
doesn't make sense.
I don't get how you're so defensive of it when it's a successful model with Netflix and they're already doing it with Windows.
Because with them, they're not cutting any money out.
What do you mean? Cutting
Microsoft
money?
is cutting their own profits.
What do you mean cutting money out?
Because I wouldn't have a problem with it if they just did it to where, oh, it's on the Switch now or it's on the phone like an app.
Mm-hmm.
But putting it to where you can play the new games on the old consoles,
Mm-hmm.
you're cutting out a huge part of your profits.
But
at that
there's
point.
also the other part of it where there's a chip shortage. They can't get enough consoles out. There's like
But those are temporary problems.
We'll see how temporary.
Those are problems that will get handled in the next year.
Maybe.
We're talking about a 7-year cycle.
No,
of consoles.
maybe that will get fixed this year. Maybe.
Everything points to yeah.
Well, once it's fixed,
There's
then I'll
there's
say-
already more consoles and more being created or being available.
Yeah,
At
for
this
people
point,
who are trying to buy them. Yeah.
they're already restocking now, once a week, once every 2 weeks, compared to there was a first drop, and then there wasn't another drop until after Christmas, and then there wasn't another one until the middle of January. Like it's already becoming almost a weekly thing where it's drop's gonna be at this place, so it's already becoming more available.
Well, they're still gonna sell controllers. If you have a TV that can play, that's not even real yet. But if they do, if you have a TV that can play, you're gonna have to buy the $65 controller. If you don't have an Xbox system,
I just don't like the model. I don't like them cutting their revenue like that.
it's so weird. That's weird to me that you have that it doesn't
It
work,
is what
but it
it
works.
is.
They already do it. They already do it on Windows.
But it's not the same
How is it not the same?
because they are getting paid
yeah,
when Dell makes a laptop
yes,
because it's on Windows.
yes,
Lenovo.
yes.
I don't even know who else makes laptops.
Everybody makes
But-
a lot. HP.
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly. There's PlayStation isn't going to start using Sony hardware or Microsoft hardware.
The
Nintendo
software.
might, or yes, software. Nintendo might, but they're going to have their own stuff still. Like there's not HP and Dell. They're not going to all start making video game consoles
No.
and paying Microsoft to use their OS.
But they are gonna, but Sony and well, we'll see if there's a Sony TV with the Xbox Game Pass app on it. I don't know. Maybe you'll see a little Xbox sticker on everything, like you see, like the Roku and the Netflix. You know how they put all the stickers on all the TVs, on the box to see them all.
It's
It's not even real yet. You're getting so upset.
It's because
This
it
is
doesn't
the
make
most,
it.
this
because
is the
it doesn't
most
make
upset
sense.
that people have heard you about this. You're
Because
so.
it doesn't make sense.
I think it may make sense, but you know what? Time will tell, and people might not even want to play Xbox. It doesn't matter that it's everywhere. People might not even want to play it.
Yeah, just like nobody wants to play those damn Alexa games.
Yeah, I played the Elder Scrolls one when they came out with the Blip or Skyrim on it. It was like a April Fool's joke, but it's still played. So let's talk about something maybe you're excited about, other than Microsoft's not making any more money. Is Saints Row? You were poo poo about it last week when I said there may be an announcement. Did you watch the trailer?
I like that it's a reboot. I've seen some of it.
Yeah, it's weird because it seems so low stakes.
Yeah.
It's like we're getting this gang started and there's gonna be silliness. I don't know if I feel. I guess I can't say this. They've been in a city. Every game has been in a city. So this one's like a really smaller city, like a little New Mexico, Las Vegas type situation.
Yeah.
And hopefully there's a few more environments that are like around where it's not just that, because I can see that being tiresome. Oh, cool. We're still in a desert city. Little,
Yeah.
that it's like an old school Reno or something. Like if it was Reno in the 70s or something. It's like I could get tired of this. So
I like the fact that there's like real estate stuff you can do. That there's it's just should be interesting.
yeah, look, it looks interesting. I haven't really seen any of the actual gameplay. I just
You
watched
get
the
to start a
cinematic trailer.
criminal enterprise.
As long as they, I mean, Saints Row's always been fun. They've always managed to make it fun with all their dumb games.
I agree.
So I hope so. It does look aesthetically a lot different.
Yeah, it looks like Fortnite.
Oh, that's true. It does. The character models do look very
It
Fortnite.
looks like Fortnite. I thought that's what it was.
And then like they're steering away from like, you know, the old school. I guess we call it old school now. Saints Row is very like 2000s gangster. Like
yeah.
like whatever like you said, Fast and the Furious,
Yeah,
whatever
I
was
agree
like
with
the
that.
style. And like now like there's the black guy that has like glasses and he's a little nerdy. Like it's just,
Go back to the gangster.
yeah, let's just
It was
keep
fun that
doing
way.
2000 gangsters with like those
Yeah,
stupid
I
suits.
feel like it would actually be like nostalgic if they did it like that.
But we'll see how. I don't know. It's just it is a big like different. I guess the actual last game they were in hell, so like,
Yeah,
But
I'll play it.
yeah, I guess we're done with Stillport City or whatever they
Are
call
we done
it.
with Johnny Gat?
That'd be funny if there is a Johnny Gat and he's more like an Elvis impersonator or some bullshit. That would be funny.
Elvis impersonator.
Because I think
She really was though.
the IT chick, yeah, he was like an Asian Elvis. Like the IT chick is in this one. I think that character model, the redhead
Uh-huh.
one, I think that's based off of that character.
I forget every character.
There was like a redhead nerd, computer nerd,
Yeah,
and then there was like a big, giant, like hulky guy,
yeah.
and then there was like the two characters that were like from the early games, the girl with the attitude, and then the black dude Pierce,
Yeah, I
and
remember
Johnny.
Pierce.
and then the boss. You were the boss, which I am assuming the boss was the actual character from the last character that you seen that shot the rocket. Like, don't touch my friends.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's the play character.
I was gonna say yeah. That's probably gonna be the character that you create.
Hopefully, it'll be fun. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, that's all. I like the fact that they're actually trying to do something that's not just like, oh, Saints Row is dead.
yeah, they went hard on the aesthetics and the city, and I guess it's better because Crackdown tried to do for 10 years try to make a game, and it's like it's so big and bad. It was just another Crackdown that just wasn't as good. It was just that game was so disappointing, and I really like Crackdown 1 and 2, even though they're just collectathons. Get these color orbs.
Saints Row 9.
That's what
Gat to heaven.
got.
It takes them 4 games to get up to heaven.
We're going back. We're going to heaven. They conquered hell. They conquered space. Now we're conquering heaven. I only have one more thing of news. And then we can just go on to whatever we're gonna go on to. This is from The Verge. Amazon reportedly plans to open department stores starting in California and Ohio. So we are gone full circle.
I'm here for it.
We have destroyed all the brick and mortars.
Yeah,
And we have created an online enterprise.
we
And now we're going to destroy Walmart.
we killed the brick and mortars. Now let's start our own.
Yeah. Well, they already have. They have the brick and mortar stores. They have the little grocery stores. I haven't got
Yeah.
to see one yet where you don't know the cashless ones, which sounds like the future.
Sounds like a scam.
It does sound like a scam. And it's
Sounds like you walk in, you buy a Mountain Dew, and it's like, oh, you got charged $4.69.
oh,
Why did I
never
get
thought
charged
about
$4.69 for a Mountain Dew?
that. I never thought about that. That the prices might be outrageous.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I haven't seen one. So there was supposed to be one in the city that we live in, but they haven't opened it. There's supposed to be one downtown. They never opened it. They were shopping the site, but hopefully I would do one of these department stores, especially if they
Yeah.
do like IKEA style too, where I could just go and get like their Amazon Basics furniture. Go ahead, I'm
Yeah.
here for that.
I would like the, I don't have to pay $16 for HDMI card if I need one.
Yeah.
I can just go get
That's
one.
isn't that the craziest thing is that like when you really need like a new charger, Amazon you can get like 5 for $10, but if you go to Best Buy, it's 1 for 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, Best
Like,
Buy is really shooting themselves in the foot with that kind of stuff.
I
Like,
mean, if you need it, you're gonna buy it. So
yeah, Walmart does have their On brand, that ONN brand,
yeah.
which that's pretty reasonable with prices, but who wants to go to Walmart?
Nobody. That's why
I hate
Walmart
Walmart.
is
And
a
they put
fake
the
store.
electronics all the way in the back, so you have to walk through the whole store, all through the chip aisle,
All through the clothes.
to get to their stupid, crappy electronics. And you got to ask somebody to open something for you. 'Cause
Walmart's electronics section really does suck.
it used to
Like,
be
it's awful.
cool.
It's terrible,
Yeah, everything's behind glass,
and everything is like their own Walmart brand.
which I don't
Like
mind.
Walmart HP laptop, $300. You get 2 gigs of RAM,
Oh yeah, come
and
on.
that's all that they have.
I almost bought one of their.
They probably
TVs.
still have the iPhone 5C in Walmart. Go check. You can probably get it for $1 on contract.
It's not quite free. You gotta actually just pay the dollar.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of a phone, I didn't even tell you. I didn't tell you. I bought a new phone.
Cap.
I didn't even tell you because I was wanting to surprise you by it coming, but I accidentally sent it to Chicago.
That's so fun.
So
Road trip.
it's gonna get sent.
We're gonna
here.
stream every night. Road trip to Chicago.
So it's gonna be sent here ASAP. I was told. Hopefully that comes through quick because I got the flip.
Wow.
I know. I'm scared. I'm very nervous because I've had the same kind of phone. I've had a Note for years,
Yeah.
and just I'm a little scared because I know the battery's a little bit smaller and like the screen is a little bit narrower, and I'm nervous about like.
Did you buy a case for it?
No, I haven't bought a case yet. That's
You
why I was
have
gonna
buy a
talk to you
case.
because I'm like, what kind of case should I get? They're all weird cases because it's like,
I watched shout out Flossie Carter, his video.
oh, you watched it?
They're
I
not
watched
that
it.
weird.
They're 2 parts. It's like
Yeah,
a 2-part thing.
But a lot of the good ones from brands you can trust, they have like the little connector, like there's like sleeves and they
Mhm.
open up, and then some of them even have like Velcro strips, not Velcro, like sticky strips. You take
Mhm.
on, you stick to them, and then it just like extends when you open
You'll
it.
have
and
to
extends
send me
when you
some
close. Yeah.
decently priced ones. I'm not trying to spend $70 on a case
Why not?
because I
If
want
you
to get 2
if
cases.
you bought the phone for as much as you bought the phone for, you should be able to splurge to protect it.
Yeah, I have to because I'm hoping too that I can not break it because I can close it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's like part of the thing because I break all my phones, so I'm really hoping that now that I can close it, put it in my pocket, that it's going to be a little more safer.
What if that makes it worse?
I hope not.
What if it's with the sturdiness of an S3?
Oh my goodness! I heard and I watched Marquise's video. What he was kind of going over. He seemed pretty. He said it was the first flip phone he could recommend to people.
Yeah, they
Even though
seem
it's
to
not
really get
like-
a lot of stuff right.
He gets. I guess it has. You can see the crease.
Yeah,
on
you
the
can see it a
screen.
little bit.
But what are you gonna do? It folds.
Yeah.
It's a folding screen. What are we gonna do?
You can
here?
see it a little bit, but I've used it a little bit, and it's pretty nice.
I'm scared though. I am very nervous about it. It's weird how nervous I am. It's a new form factor. Like people are gonna see me do it, and I don't like
Yeah.
all the advertising too. I really feel like they're trying to push it to girls because they're like, oh, you can fit it in your tiny pockets. What? I want to fit a nice small phone in my pocket too. What is this
Yeah.
about? What is this? Try to. If you see some of the accessories, they're like rings. Like you could like key ring stuff. Like you could add your. No. Can I get a man?
No.
I can only get a feminine one.
Yeah. You can only put it in your purse on a key ring, next to your car door, your car keys, and your daily punch card for Starbucks.
There's some I was looking at cases, but there's some that are insult because you can't even flip. there are only one way you can't close them. You can
What?
I've seen them. I've seen them on Amazon
Y'all can't see my face right now.
because
And
I
that's
can't
probably
give
a
up.
good thing.
Oh man, it's just like I was like I can't believe this. It can't even flip. It was like when Nintendo came out with the Switch Lite. We're like, this shit doesn't even switch.
Or the 3DS without 3D.
Oh yeah, this is the 2DS.
You got me a DSi XL 2019 edition. What is this?
So you'll be around so you can look at it with me. It's gonna be interesting. I'm pretty excited about it.
Damn. And meanwhile, all I want is the Note 20. I just want last year's Note.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I was like, I can't. I gotta try. I gotta just give it. I haven't had an experimental phone in a decade,
Good. That's a good thing.
so let's try. And this is the third generation of it, so
Yeah.
I've waited long enough.
I've been thinking about switching from Samsung.
To what?
I have no clue. Because, well, here's my thing. It's like, oh, I want a new phone, but then it's just a Samsung, so it's going to
Yeah.
feel the same.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna feel the same, exactly the same.
So I've been thinking about wanting to switch operating systems.
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
gonna go to iPhone for real?
I don't know about iPhone.
Oh,
Well, not
I would
operating,
love a
but switch
Pixel.
from Samsung.
I love a Pixel, but you have to buy them through Google. That's the
or
weird part.
Verizon.
Oh, Verizon sells them in stores.
Mm. So they sell OnePlus too. I like how, like, when I first got into phones, there was a whole bunch of brands.
Yeah.
Like LG had a phone.
HTC was doing good at the time.
HTC was kind of in there. They were really making mid-range to budget phones. They didn't really have like a high-end phone. Nexus
Motorola were
was
doing
making the
good ones.
Pixel. Motorola had a good phone. Razer, they just came out with the Priv, the weird phone, the smartphone they made. No, that wasn't Motorola. That was BlackBerry.
Oh yeah,
BlackBerry
was
had
still
the
in the game.
Priv. Motorola had a good phone. Razer did have a phone. Remember they had that phone with, like, they advertised it as like the forever battery.
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Yeah, it was a phone. They were like 3-day battery.
Was it a
something like
23 milliamp or whatever?
that. It was honestly probably at the time probably close to like. Let me see. What did my Note have?
Because the notes, didn't the
What
old
did my
notes have
Note
like
5 have?
36?
I'll look because it was bigger than the Note.
What was the pre notes? The really big one, before they did the notes.
The Mega.
Yeah, that was too big.
So I think it was like 3,500 milliamp hours because the Note 5 at the time
Mhm.
is when the era that I'm talking about had 3,000.
Oh, okay.
So it's around that same size. Yeah, and it's just so different from how it is
And when
now.
they put no RAM in it, it could last forever.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh, there's all the competitors are like Chinese brands. Huawei, oh, you can't get a Huawei. I'm sorry, bro. Oppo, you can't get an Oppo
Yeah,
here. I'm
no.
sorry.
Sorry, they're spying on their people.
What's
Xiaomi.
the other? Oh, Xiaomi. Oh, nah, bro. You can't get a Xiaomi.
Xiaomi, like 2 years ago, I was like, man, how do I get a Xiaomi phone? Those actually look pretty cool.
You don't.
Which one is it? Xiaomi that do the McLaren editions?
OnePlus too, right?
Oh, OnePlus is the McLaren.
Or OnePlus does Porsche. I don't know. One of them
One
does.
does the McLaren. I was like, ooh, that's a nice looking expensive phone. It was fast. That's true. If you don't get a Samsung, you're getting iPhone. For most people, there's like a very tiny percentage of people getting Pixels supporting that.
And Motorola has one phone that's like a mid-range phone, and then it's only budget. There's a brand called Kyocera which has been making budget phones. Oh my gosh!
Hmm.
You remember how they have those ultra line of phones,
Let me see.
like the durable phones?
Oh yeah.
That's their phone right now.
No, thank you.
Nokia has a phone out.
How is Nokia still making phones? They haven't had a popular phone since 2000.
And the Pixel 5 is on Verizon. Like, really, those are my only options.
I wish Google would get over themselves and let all the carriers have their phones. I think they'd sell more Pixels if they were in stores.
Or, the iPhone 12 Pro Max Plus. Sell your soul to Steve Jobs' grave.
I know, it's weird. Every once in a while I think about that, like, should I get the iPhone? Should I get
I'd be thinking about it.
I mean, I had an iPhone. I had the 3G. So this is like a long time ago. And it was a good phone. I liked it. I jailbroke it, of course, because I was an Android. I wanted to be an Android user.
I've never had an iPhone. I just feel like if I got an iPhone, I would hate my life because there would be something, and I'm like, oh, I just want to do this. Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, or it's
I want to do this thing real quick. Oh,
all I want to do
that.
is press the home button, bro.
Yeah. Wait, how do I? Wait. I can't change my keyboard to do this.
No.
I can't do that.
I can't sell my soul for, what is it, the blue dot or whatever it
Yeah.
is?
Like, oh, I can FaceTime people.
You can
Just-
FaceTime people now.
Yeah, just get Facebook.
Yeah.
Get Messenger.
Come on, just get Messenger, girl. What are you playing for?
Yeah. Or they'd be giving me a hard time at work because of the group chat, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I want a good phone, guys.
It annoys the shit out of me every time I see somebody that where it says whatever laughed at the post.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What are you saying? Why are you
Yeah.
sending me this every time I send you a joke? What are you doing?
That's because you know how on Messenger you can hold it down and
Yeah.
send the laugh emoji? That's the same thing they can do.
Like, I found out when Jordan told me. I was like, what is it? Why do you keep saying you laugh at and then you just repeat my message? It's not funny. It's not a good joke.
So when what I do, because it's iPhone people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they do that, but it still sends the transcription,
Mm-hmm.
like laughed at this. So I'll just like type the same thing. I'll be like,
I'm
laughed at.
I'm into. You guys suck.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
I'm sorry I wanted a good phone, guys. I like my phone. But also I hate my phone.
And I like options. I like every year. Every iPhone event, they're like loosening the grip a little bit, and everyone gets so excited. It's like I could put a background on my wall. I could put a wallpaper up.
Yeah, I have widgets. Oh.
You widgets,
We've had widgets since the S3.
dude. We've had.
We've had widgets for a decade. Y'all are just getting
I
here.
know. We're like, it's nice up here, isn't it? It's nice over here on this side.
I like how just how every iPhone person
Mhm.
would like what's the word? They would talk about how wireless charging wasn't a big deal. And then the
Did you give
iPhone
that-
X came out, and I saw people bringing wireless chargers to school, which is so dumb because it charged slower. The whole point is like you want your phone to be charged somewhat fast.
Yeah, the fast charger is that's really amazing.
And you bring, well, I mean, I guess if you have an iPhone, they put the 5-watt charger in the box. They don't know what fast charging is, so
Oh, that's true.
I guess it kind of makes
And
sense.
now their whole MagSafe thing. Oh man, that ecosystem is so whack. There's no one supports it. If you buy a third party one, you don't get the fast charging. That's impossible. It's crazy. And then you have to buy theirs.
Yeah, and they can't even make Apple Power.
What's Apple Power?
You don't. What? Maybe it wasn't. I don't think it was called Apple Power. Air Power.
Something like that. Is that their super fast charging crap?
Yeah, this power strip. That was like you can charge the AirPods, the phone,
Oh.
And
yeah,
the,
they never made one, huh?
and the watch at the same time. No, because they wanted it to be like you can put it literally anywhere
Mm-hmm.
and it charge. But people, that's not how coils work.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
wish
should
it
have
did.
known that this was going to be an issue. You
One
have to
day
put
it will
the coils
happen.
in the stuff to make it charge like that.
Yeah, one day it'll be cool because I think everybody has the idea like your coffee table in your living room, the whole surface of it wirelessly charged, and everyone just throws their phone on there and it's all charging all the phones. Like that's the future.
You know how
everyone
much
wants to see.
electricity that would make?
It might start a fire.
Exactly. So, I like the reality we live in now.
Like I don't want my coffee table to explode.
That's what was happening to the air power. It was exploding.
Well, we're done
Rest in
exploding with
peace.
power. We're gonna relax this power. We may post our video. Quit on us because I was trying to monitor the feed and record at the same time. So we might post it with the feed. If not, I think by next week we might have the kinks kicked out. I don't know if you guys know it's hard to film a podcast.
Sometimes it has its challenges.
It's easier. It's been easy to record one. That's easy. It's nice. It's freeing. But to film it, man, so many problems.
Every problem you can think of.
All the problems. So we're trying hard. We're trying to upgrade and get this thing going. We just want everybody to enjoy it and have a good time. And like and subscribe, and comment if you like it or not. Let us know.
Or
let us
don't let
know.
us know.
Let us know.
Either way,
If you just want to put a question mark in the comments, and I don't know how to interpret that, but I'll
we'll make
interpret
it. We'll make it work.
I'm Nathan. This has been Trey.
Yee.
When he obviously the Trey has the Trey show once a week. Do you have social medias? Do you do social media yet?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing social media yet either. I'm still on the back burner. I don't. I like the YouTube stuff. I don't love social media.
It's. I'm gonna start. That's a good idea. I'm gonna put it on the next episode.
What, your socials?
Yeah, I'm gonna link all my socials. It's gonna be in the description.
Yeah, you can, and then you can shout them out on here too.
Shout out to World Star Hip Hop.
World Star Hip Hop.
I run that account.
He's posting all of them. Are you walking off? Is that it? Are you done?
Yeah, because you still haven't watched Space Jam.
Oh my God. Thank you for listening and or watching. Like and subscribe. We love you guys. See you guys next week. Adios.
The love is conditional. You have to like to get the love.
I love you still. Even if you don't. I like you.